Hey guys, I was doing a bit of testing with an application I was building on work, and I noticed that when the person interacts with, let's say, with links that leads to another page, because each of the pages that we've written inside the application was splitted using the React, using code splitting on the route basis. uh, we noticed that there's kind of a delay. There's kind of a delay when that other page loads in. So here I have this login. Let me reload this. Uh, if I click on this one, you don't really notice that. So let me just reduce this to like 3G, and then click on it. You notice this kind of delay when the network is pretty bad, and it's really not great user experience. We can lose a lot of users because of this kind of issue. When you click on a link, then it takes so long before that page loads in, and it's kind of like a big problem. So I wanted to fix that and found this article which talks about improving this kind of load times with route-based code splitting by preloading all those routes before the interaction actually happens. I'll leave a link to this article in the video description and the pinned comment. And since we're using vite, there is this plugin that we looked into, which is the vite plugin preload, which is going to basically do what this whole article talks about, which is to create preload links for all the pages that has been code splitted based on the route. So it's just going to perform that simple action for us, and we don't have to actually write that. So I just made a very simple, clone of what we are working on at work, which I have just two components or two pages: the home page and the sign-in page. So if we go to the home page, it's just a link to the sign-in page, and if I go to the sign-in page, it's just a link back to the home page, which is essentially what we saw previously. Now, currently, I'm running the application on the dev server, so we are not going to actually see this kind of change where we actually go here and then it will be preloaded or not. So in order to actually see this behavior, we actually need to run in production, or you need to run in trial, or build the application and then test from there. And with vite, you can simply do that. So first, I'll need to build it, right? Then run the vite preview, which is going to create a server from our build directory to actually see that the thing is running what wanted to. So if I go to the route, keep going this wrong thing. All right. If I go to the route, and if I click on login, it does the same thing. It has to load the other page before doing that. So if I reload and let's say go back to 3G, so this is actually production. Well, preview of a production. So if I click on login, it takes quite a long time before the actual page comes in, and which is really not good. Using the vite plugin preload, which is kind of based on this kind of article, I can just simply add the preload to the vite config. So if I import preload from vite preload, add this of the preload right here, and then I'll have to build the application again. So build it, and I go to vite preview. If I go back to the routes or the application and reload, you can see that Well, this is still the same. So let me just reload this and then turn into the 3G and then click on login. You can see that this the sign in page came in very quickly. And because it preloaded the second page, which is the sign in page. And if you take a look at the routes tab, you can see that two pages is actually loaded in. So let's say, for example, uh, leaving the throttling to 3G and I am on the home page, if I reload, it's definitely going to take some time. So it's going to imitate how the actual real world works. And if you take a look at the routes, you can see that two pages has been loaded. If I click on the login route, it immediately shows the sign-in page, and which is very good for user experience, and this has really helped us in our application. So now there is no delay with our application, and people kind of appreciate this simple improvements to the whole application. So previously it was pretty bad. Yeah. So I just wanted to share this little uh improvement using preload. Now this is not only vite, it's not vite only, definitely other bundlers like webpack and all those, they definitely have these preload features, or probably somebody has made plugins for preloads with for those bundlers, and definitely you guys you can check it out and let me know your thoughts. If there's any caveat, so far we haven't had any problems, but who knows, maybe in the future there might be a problem, and there might be some changes that needs to be done here and there. But yeah, that's all. So that's all I have for today, and thanks, and see you guys next time. Bye.